Look, I gotta be honest. Some of you are riding around on bikes that look like they were designed by drunk Helen Keller. Others have motorcycles that ISIS probably buys in bulk because the bike explodes before the bomb does. And some of you have bikes that piss me off because I don't even know why, but they fucking do. Today we're talking about stupid ass motorcycles that keep me up at night. Some absolutely deserve it, others probably don't. And if your bike ends up on this list, 07 to 08 Ninja ZX-6R.
You ugly bastard.
Now, Japanese motorcycles were on a linsanity run in the early 2000s. More specifically from like 07 to 08. I mean, the 08 R6, the K7 Gixxer 600, the 07-08 CBR 600s, but then you had this. Okay, so hear me out, right? When you're looking at the face of this bike, okay? I'm sorry, dude, but you couldn't pay me to say that this thing looks good. It looks like Bumblebee and Sid the Sloth like had a kid. Kawasaki also decided that this thing was going to get their 599 engine instead of their 636. Why? I don't fucking know. I mean, I do, but like, who cares? Kawasaki really nerfed this thing worse than the double pump in Season 3. Is it a good motorcycle to ride? I have no idea. I've never rode one. It might be awesome, but do I give a fuck? Yamaha Niken.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
I'm not one of those dweebs who's like only loyal to one brand of bikes, but I do love myself a good Yamaha. Not this one. A lot of people actually don't know the story behind how the Niken was born, so I'll give you a quick rundown. Basically, just a couple executives at Yamaha got super bored one day, so they decided to lock a couple engineers in a room with a crack pipe and some rocks and just told them they'd check back in a week. Enter. I mean, you can't tell me Yamaha wasn't running their own Project MK Ultra when this thing was made. Either they gave somebody a shitload of drugs to see what they'd come up with, or they put drunk goggles on a guy who was already like 10 beers deep and told him to draw an MT-09. The best part though, they're still making this fucking thing, dude. I mean, I can't be that surprised with Yamaha though, since they're the only company who's ever thought to themselves, you know what people will need after buying a brand new R3? A fucking grand piano for their living room. We should totally sell that shit.
Huh?
2 front tires, 4 forks, and people doing the fent fold get more lean angle than this thing. The GSX-8R. Okay, hear me out, right? On paper, this is a great bike. Like 80 horsepower, almost 60 pound-feet of torque, 270 crank parallel twin, bidirectional quick shifter, Showa suspension, like it's not a bad bike at all. So what's my problem with it? I'm sorry, dude, I'm just not a fan of the face of this bike. It looks like someone took the front of a Gixxer 1000 and tried to futurify it, but they were obsessed with Megatron. That's literally the only reason I don't like it, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like someone kind of punched it square in the nose, or like it doesn't have a neck maybe, I don't know. For some reason it kind of reminds me of Mike Wazowski though, but maybe that's just me. Decent bike, but she's just a little ugly. BMW C1.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Okay, it's pretty safe to say that BMW has made some questionable decisions in the past, but this is probably number 2 of all time. I just think about the fact that a whole team at BMW thought to themselves like, yeah, let's put a roof on a moped because fuck it. Not only is it like butt ugly, but it's genuinely just a stupid idea. I mean, you got a windshield that's fat phobic with a cute little windshield wiper, but if it's raining with a little bit of wind, like you're still screwed. Then I guess BMW heard the saying, a captain always goes down with a ship, so they put a fucking harness in this thing built for a NASA spaceship. The funniest thing about this though is it's gotta be the rear seat. I mean, look at this shit. Completely an afterthought. Actually, if you're like a married individual watching this and you hate your spouse, this is like the perfect bike for you. I mean, this shit looks like the equivalent of like throwing your wife in the trunk of a Honda Civic. It's such a stupid bike, but it's actually kind of funny. KTM dirt bikes. Alright, I'll be completely honest. I am not a dirt guy. It's not like I have anything against it, I just never really got into it. But that being said, I don't know too much about dirt bikes, but what I do know is that any dumbass who says we're gonna make our oil pump gears fucking plastic is the dummiest dumbass dummy of all time. If you know anything about cars, you'll see that a lot of new cars are turning a bunch of engine parts into plastic now. I mean, valve covers, oil pans, intake manifolds, BMW's entire cooling system, like everything's fucking plastic. So I don't know if the guys at KTM saw that and said, hold my beer or what, but it's genuinely one of the stupidest things I've heard of. Now, I gotta admit, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. you hand me a math test and I might start to chew on it if I'm hungry. But the fact that actual engineers who went to school for this shit for damn near half my life all decided one day, like, yeah, we're going to take this crucial engine component, you know, something that spins at thousands of RPM, and we're going to make it out of recycled Fisher-Price toys. I mean, that pisses me off. Like, you guys are just stupid. 24 to 26 ZX-6R.
Oh, these aren't homemade. They were made in a factory. A bomb factory. They're bomb.